the consumer insight. You have to know who your supporters are. You know, it's one thing for people to like your Twitter page and give you Facebook likes. I mean, you know, I look at people all the time. Either they're building businesses, or they're building events, or they're building blogs, or whatever they're building, and they may have, you know, tens of thousands of Facebook likes. What does it mean unless someone is actually taking their money, taking their time? People exchange their time for money at jobs, right? And then you have to be able to convince them to take their hard-earned money and invest it in something you're doing because it provides them value, or they feel like it's a good cause, whether it's charitable or whether it's, you know, commercial, right? And so I think that really the biggest lesson that I have learned, and the biggest lesson that anyone can take away from this conversation, is whatever you're doing, you should know who your supporters are, right? So if you're a politician, if you are a nonprofit organization, if you're a musician, if you make cupcakes, if you're a coffee maker, whatever you do, you need to have your consumer insights. And not only should you know who your consumers are, but you should give them the best service possible. That's the mantra of Jeff Bezos at Amazon. I want my customers to have the best service and the lowest prices. He's built a behemoth of a company because of it. And so for me, it's so beautiful for me because, you know, it's almost like the rap game. I'm getting in the rap game and I'm able to do so much more than, you know, most of these other rappers out here. Not to knock what they do, but they can't play keys like me. They can't put a live show together like me. They don't edit their own videos like me. They're not going to Bulgaria and performing at the National Opera like me. They don't have that, you know, they're not coming up with those ideas. They have different stories to tell. But what's so beautiful about being an early mover in the music industry is that, you know, even if we're able to just achieve a fraction of what Jeff Bezos has done with Amazon by knowing the customer and serving the customer better, we're really on track to potentially building the biggest, most robust, data-driven record label, direct-to-fan record label of all time. And I believe that, you know, other people are going to catch on and they'll get on the bandwagon, and people will come forward with more resources and better relationships, and they may eclipse me. That is actually my dream. I'm hoping that somebody gets on my platform and builds a label bigger than Bad Boy, bigger than Death Row, bigger than me, bigger than Cash Money, bigger than Universal, because they understand the power of technology and they understand the value of the consumer insight. That's what's so beautiful for me.